welcome to this week's Mommy in Heels YouTube video. This week I'm going to be showing you guys how I tightline. You're probably wondering what tightlining is, so if you aren't really sure, then this is the video for you. We get kind of up close and personal today, so you get to see my eyeball real close, so I hope you don't mind. I just show you what works best for me and basically what the gist of tightlining is and how it can really make your eyes look more defined and sort of brighten your makeup look and make you look rested, which nobody is ever rested. I'd like to meet a person who is rested and who would not need this because it's certainly not me. But anyway, enjoy, and if you have any questions at all, comment below or shoot me an email. So let's get started. So tightlining has actually been around for decades, really. Makeup artists have been using it for quite some time. It's just over the last few years is when it's really kind of gone mainstream a little bit, and people have been incorporating it into their everyday routine. I'd heard of it before, but I wasn't really sure, so I just kind of started dabbling it in a little bit. Basically, the gist of tightlining is it sort of defines your lash line a little bit. It makes your lashes look fuller as well, just because it kind of fills in the gaps that you have like right along the baseline here. It just fills them in and gives the look a fuller look with your lashes. It can also help define your eyes without really looking super made up, because sometimes, you know, with eyeliner and everything, it can help define your eyes, but you look like you're wearing eyeliner and you look made up. So this kind of gives you a more natural look because you can't really tell that you're wearing liner, which is a look that some people do go for. And depending on if you use black liner for your waterline or if you use white eyeliner, if you use white eyeliner or a lighter eyeliner, it can really brighten your eyes and kind of make you look a little more awake, which is a little trick that can help you look rested when you really aren't. So basically, tightlining is applying liner along the waterline on your upper lid and your lower lid. Not to be like extreme close-up, but extreme close-up. So like right along there, and then right along there. That is where you apply the liner to tightline, basically. So I am going to show you the best ways to do it. So what I use, and I showed you this in another video, this is Tarte Cosmetics. This is Inner Rim Liner, and you can see that it is like kind of like a taupe shade a little bit. I use that on my lower waterline. And then this is also Tarte Lash Liner. When you are tightlining, you do not want to use liquid liner because it'll just kind of wash right off. So you want to use either waterproof liner or you want to use some sort of pencil similar to this. So make sure you have that, I mean, first and foremost. And I also use this sometimes. Oops, there you go. Depends on how bright I want to look. If you follow me on Snapchat, you saw me use this as a base on my lid. I still can't remember what YouTube video I watched, but this sort of serves as a double duty for me. Some of my eyeshadow isn't really pigmented that much, or at least not enough for me, so I kind of draw this all over my lid before I put my shadow on, and it just makes my shadow like so much more richer and denser and pigmented looking, and I really love it. So I use it for that, but I also use it for my lower lash line as well. So like I said, this serves double duty for me. All right, so to do your waterline, it can kind of take some practice. for me it tickles a little bit, so I sometimes have to do it in stages. But basically what I do, sometimes I have a mirror on my counter that I look down to. That is a little bit easier. It can be easier for some people as well, just because you're not so like, you know, have your lid pulled up and everything. But for the sake of this, so I lift my lid and I just draw. And like I said, I have to take a breather sometimes because it tickles, it makes my eye water. All in the name of beauty, people. All in the name of beauty. Okay. Sometimes I'll still water in. Sometimes people will just put their pencil in there and close their eye and draw along. I don't trust myself enough to like not see what I'm doing, so I feel like I have to do it. So this eye is done and this eye is not. Let me see if I can add a little bit more. I need to blend. See how much fuller my lashes look there as opposed to there. I hope you guys don't mind these extreme close-ups. We're getting cozy today. And then ooh, a little breather. There, easy as that. Like I said, you might want to do it in like little phases, little chunks. I swear, it's like, it's not awful. It's not awful. You're probably like, why would you do this to yourself and torture yourself? I don't know. Why not, right? So I'm gonna go over this one more time just to make sure. Oh. There. Okay. So my upper lid is done. Now my lower lash line, again, like I said, I use this. This is super easy. You just kind of, I'm gonna do one eye with this and then one eye with the other, the NYX Jumbo. And I'm a little messy today with getting it on my lashes. Okay, so this eye has the Tarte rim liner, and then this, I'm going in. Okay, so you can see this eye that I used, the NYX Jumbo pencil, is a lot more brighter, I think. When I want a more subtle look, I use this. But regardless, both, I feel like they brighten my eye up and make me look that much more awake. Oops, I hit the camera. Okay, so tight lining. Super simple. It's basically just applying eyeliner to your waterline on your upper lid and your lower lid. Defines your lashes, makes your lashes look fuller, makes your eyes look brighter and more defined without looking made up or anything like that. Stay away from waterproof liner, otherwise just the natural water in your eyes will just wipe it right off. So make sure you use either waterproof or some sort of pencil. Find a technique that works best for you. What I showed you how I applied it, that just works for me. Find one that works for you, play around a little bit with it. That's usually what I do when I start trying a new makeup product or makeup technique or something like that. I just kind of play around a little bit and see what works, what doesn't work, how I like to use it, how I don't like to use it. If you have any questions at all about tightlining or anything like that, just let me know. I will see you next week. It'll be my Everyday Gal series, so I have something really cool planned for you that I think you guys will like. Don't forget to subscribe, give my video a thumbs up, and I will see you next week. Have a great day.